One of the 20 chefs brought here to learn more about Singapore cuisine was Chef Krista Lotesto. Hailing from Chicago, she is currently the executive chef at the Millennium Knickerbocker Hotel, and comes from a background of off-site catering and residential dining, just to name a few. Her style is one of mixing classic dishes with modern twist. And here I am with Chef Krista. Thanks for joining me on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so can you just tell me the names of your dishes and the inspiration behind them?
Well, I made one dish, and I called it the Raging Bull prawns. Basically, what I like to do are classic dishes with modern twists or unexpected kind of flavors or twists. So my plan was to do something that was inspired by classic dishes of Singapore. So I did a spin on the chili prawns, and I did a sauce inspired by the kaya, which I very much enjoyed. So basically, the prawns are the basic chili prawn recipe, but the twist I put into it, I used Red Bull. Okay, so the Raging Bull. So it's really spicy, and it's got the kick of the Red Bull plus the floral notes. I placed it on top of lime-infused purple sweet potato puree, and the sauce is a pandan-infused coconut liaison. So
just now, I was just overhearing, and you actually really worried that it wasn't going to look so pretty, but it turned out awesome because it had all the colors there.
It is very colorful. It maybe doesn't look as refined as some of the dishes, but it's still a little fun looking. It's not too formal looking. And then, like you said, the colors. I like to make sure I have several colors on the plate. So we have the purple of the sweet potato, the red from the chili crab, and then the sauce has like a yellowish green tinge to it. So it's just a nice bright kind of plate.
You know what? I think it's the most beautiful dish among the rest of them, but that's just me.
Thanks.
Okay, so first time in Singapore?
I think it's totally awesome, and I can't wait to come back. I would definitely come here if just on vacation. Possibly someday move here. I don't know. I really do like the food. I like flavors that are very pronounced. You get a lot of different flavors, unique. There's a lot of life in them because of the spices that are used. And I really do enjoy that. So,
okay, what was one dish that stood out from the rest that you're definitely going to take home?
Definitely. Well, you can see I do like the chili crab, chili prawns, and I do believe that I'll probably take that at home, put that on my menu. The kaya was fantastic. I'm a big fan of sweet spread.
The reason why kaya toast is so nice and so rich is because in Singapore we have it with a slab of butter right in the middle. Because it's the butter is definitely part of that sandwich.
It adds a saltiness to it. So you know how it's popular these days to add chilies to chocolate or salt to caramel. It's like that the butter and the kaya. You kind of get the salty creaminess from the butter, but then you get that sweet richness from the kaya and the coconut. From the the coconut and the kaya, and it just it marries perfectly together. I'm a big fan of sweet and savory, and combinations, and that's another reason I like the food here in Singapore. So.
Just tell us, your job back home, the restaurant that you're in, and what kind of chef you are. Whether you have a signature dish, maybe?
I really don't have a signature dish, and I don't have a particular cuisine yet that I like to call myself by. I work in a hotel, so it's whatever the job calls for. We have a lot of different clients, and it's really interesting. At our hotel in Chicago, we're going to be opening up a Bugis Street concept. So this trip to Singapore has really helped prepare me for that. I feel a lot more confident, and so soon, in a couple months, my menu will have a lot of Singaporean dishes on it. So there will be staples of Singaporean cuisine, and I do tend to I'm definitely going to be putting on things like the mee goreng and the rojak and I'm sorry, what is it called?
Kaya toast, maybe?
Well, the kaya toast for breakfast, although I think I might do a kaya French toast. Okay, but so it'll have the classics, and then what I'll probably do is kind of like what you saw here today, where I take what we kind of American dishes and put that Singaporean influence in them. So, and then, so it'll be very interesting. I'm very excited for it, especially now after seeing all the possibilities. It can go in a lot of different directions now.
Thank you so much for your time, Chef Krista.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for bringing Singapore food to the stateside.
I'm very excited to do it.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Beautiful dish.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we meet the passionate tattooed young chef Matt Stone from Australia.